Full tuition fees, return air travel payment, and establishment allowance. Applications are open to apply for Australia Award Scholarship for international students. The scholarship in Australia 2025 is funded by Foreign Affairs and Trade. Australia Awards fully funded scholarship is a long-term study abroad program to study in Australia for free. Its objective is to contribute to the development needs of Australia's partners countries by bilateral and regional agreements. They offer opportunities for people from developing countries, particularly those located in Indo-Pacific region, to complete full-time undergraduate or graduate and doctoral studies at Australian universities and participate in technical and higher education institutions. The study and research opportunities offered by the Australian Scholarship develop people's skill, knowledge to promote and change and contribute to the development of their own countries. It is the best opportunity for a foreign student to study in Australia with this scholarship. No application fee, no IELTS needed, and you can move with your family. Let's dive in. Applications are now open. It opened on the 1st of February, so we are quite on time, and it's gonna end in April 2024. So please, guys, do work to apply for this scholarship as there is no application fee, no IELTS is needed, and it's a very simple application. So as you can see on the screen, the aim is to contribute to the development needs of Australia's partner countries in line with bilateral and regional agreements. And they provide opportunities to people from developing countries, particularly those countries located in Indo-Pacific region. Some of the benefits, as earlier stated, include full tuition fees, return travel payment of a single return economy class airfare to and from Australia via the most direct route. So no transits if possible. Establishment allowance, a once only payment as a contribution towards accommodation expenses, textbooks, study materials, contribution to living expenses, introductory academic program, overseas student health cover, pre-course English fees, if deemed necessary, available to students in countries or in Australia training. So if you'll be studying in the Australian in the language other than English, they're gonna pay for the training, supplementary academic support if necessary, field work that is for research awards and masters by coursework which have research component where field work is compulsory. So if you're doing masters and you require field work, this scholarship still covers. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, there are some conditions attached to it. Nothing comes for free. It is actually free, but there are just a few conditions attached to it. So applicants who want to accept an Australian award scholarship will need to sign a contract with the Commonwealth of Australia declaring that they will comply with the condition of the scholarship. Scholars are required to leave Australia for a minimum of 2 years after completing their scholarship. Failure to do so will result in the scholar incurring a debt for the total accrued cost of their scholarship. So you have to leave for at least 2 years before coming back if you actually want to settle in Australia. But then I don't see this as a barrier because you can still go to Australia and use it as a route to also visit other countries and explore the world, do research in other places, and come back and settle in Australia with this free scholarship. So, looking at how to apply for this scholarship is quite easy and direct. First of all, you need to ensure that your country is under the eligible countries to apply for this scholarship. In a minute, we are going to look at the participating countries. So they take Asia, Pacific, Middle East, Africa. These are the continents involved. But specifically, let's look at the African countries involved. So basically, almost all African countries: Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, and many more. So, yeah, so I think your country will definitely be there. So, that is easy. Once you find your country there and you're sure, you can always go and look at the Australia Awards Scholarship Policy Handbook just to enlighten yourself more. And you can also check participating country profile. So once you click on it, it's just gonna take you there. You go to your continent, and then you go specific to your country, and then you're gonna see everything that entails your country and everything you need to know. So there's so many countries. I did not go deep into it, but that is straightforward. And most countries are eligible to apply online, except Indonesia and Philippines that do not use the online Australia Scholarship Information System. So for them, their link is under their country to be specific. But for every other person, you just need to click on the online Australia Scholarship Information System. And it's going to take you to the portal. In a minute, we're going to look at what that entails exactly and what you need to know or how you need to go about navigating it. It is quite straightforward, I promise. So, yeah, this is just what you need to know in terms of applying online. But I will show you guys practically how to do it. So I'm not going to read all the theory. So there are also countries that will have to apply by mail. If that is being done, then you go through to the apply by mail portal. But most times under your specific country, all the information you need to know is there. If you're applying by mail, if you apply online, the link to apply, and everything you need to know. So as earlier mentioned, the opening date is for specific countries, right? So the opening date, like for all the African countries, is February 1st, and the closing date is the 30th of April 2024. So, and if you have questions, that is the email there that you have to contact depending on your country, guys. Please contact the email depending on your country. Don't just contact any email. Choose according to where your country falls. There is for Bangladesh, India, Bhutan, Cambodia, Fiji, Indonesia. I mean, all those beautiful, wonderful countries are all here. So please go specifically to your country. And if you have any questions, do well to write them an email. They're going to respond. It might take a few business days, but they respond. So please ask any questions you have. At the end of this video, we're also going to see frequently asked questions. Just so maybe it's one of those questions that you might be asking yourself while listening to this video. Yeah. So now we're going to the online application system. This is what it looks like. There are some very nice resources under the Need Help section that you can go through. We'll come there in a minute. If you're not sure of how to apply, you can just click on the how to apply. It's a detailed guide on how to apply. But if not, at the corner, I think it was a little bit cut out. You see either log in or register. So you're going to click on register, given that it's your first time. But of course, if it's not your first time, you're going to click on login. Once you click on register, it's going to bring you here. If you do it 3 unsuccessful login attempts, it's going to lock you out completely. You can never use that email again. So please, if you forget your password once you've logged in, you click forgotten password. But if you're new, you click on register new account. It's going to take you here. new user registration. If it's your first time, please go to register new account. And once you're here, you fill in all the information needed and you can start your application. And note, you don't need to fill it in one sitting, right? It's always good to start the application, see what is needed according to your country profile, and compile the documents, compile the information that you need to have ready, and then you can always come back and continue. So please do start. Don't just wait for the last minute. These are some resources that you can use. So you see, this user guide has everything you need to know. Guys, we need to read more. Before going out and asking questions, please make sure to check this guide because it has all possible questions, all steps, even the number of characters accepted for each part of the application process is like really detailed. Everything is here. If there's any question you're going to ask me, I'll probably come back here to find the answer for you. So please do well to use this guide before asking questions, but please leave your comments below about your experience. Or if you still have questions, you don't have time to go through it. That is what we are here for, to assist you. But please do use the resources available to you before any other thing. So this is just some extra information on the side. If you're maybe an investor and all of that good stuff, you can go through that. But there are also some travel guides here. So travel advice, passport, if you don't know how to go about getting your passport, preparing for your visa, emergency helpline. These are all very useful information, guys. So please take your time and navigate through the portal. There's a lot of information there. And if you watched up to this point, thank you so much. I hope this is helpful. I hope so many people get it. These are some questions and answers that you can have. What can I study? Why can't I study this? And these are just all very useful information, guys. I hope this blesses someone out there. Till we meet again in my next video, stay safe. I have a lot packed this year for you guys. Relevant information, relevant updates, relevant free scholarships. So please stay tuned to this channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because this is the place for you to definitely use to travel abroad at no cost. So guys, stay blessed till we meet again. Bye. And don't forget to check out my other channel, my other videos, which are very relevant. Thank you for sharing.